All right, everyone. So what we're looking at is LeBron James's tweet, and for the most part, LeBron James hasn't been in the news for like any political reason, like he normally was, or anything like that was just kind of like just out of pocket. Because sometimes LeBron James likes to get involved with things that he just normally doesn't get involved with, and ever since the shut up and dribble gate, he's definitely been active, but this season he really hasn't been. Although his son is on his team though, so that'll probably be some fun conversations this upcoming NBA season. Anything for you, MC?
The Lakers are going to disappoint everybody this year. That's what I got.
Really?
Look, uh, LeBron is a great neutral fit setter personality,
Hmm.
and he jumps back and forth with it. Sometimes he gets political, then he'll draw it back. Sometimes he'll get pro-black, then he'll draw it back, and that's essentially what's happening here. But I'm not. People who come to the Lakers, the conversation's always been come to the Lakers because we are the Lakers.
Sure.
That's basically the only reason. It's a superstar culture. All the celebrities that are at the game is in the most expensive part of Los Angeles, and we all know LeBron went there because of that Jeannie Buss knows how to treat celebrities. That's why Magic Johnson's
Hmm.
still friends with her to this day. That's why everybody who's of note who's ever played for her has much respect and admiration for her. Just like her father, Dr. Jerry Buss. Shameless plug, by the way. If you have not seen Winning Time on HBO about the Lakers, you should really watch that.
Yeah. Yeah. LeBron's James's his tenure as being a Laker. I mean, they won the championship during the bubble, which I know some people are gonna put an asterisk on it, blah, blah, blah. It is what it is. And for LeBron James to accomplish something that no other Michael Jordan or even Kobe in accomplished by bringing their son into the into his onto his team into the NBA and then also onto his team. I mean, I think LeVar Ball was probably the closest to kind of will his sons into the NBA. And then LeBron James got his son in the NBA and drafted to the same team. So yeah, I know some people want to say because he's LeBron James' sons, blah blah blah. But I mean, he still got it done though. So
That doesn't bother me. Look, I'm a father. You're a father. You're going to do whatever you can to put your kids in the best position to
mhm.
succeed. And if you got to flex, one thing about the NBA is a lot of these players have leverage. He just used it. I
Yeah,
don't have a problem with this. I do think he's doing him a disservice by not letting him play in the G League, but that's a different conversation. He's a father, and he used his power to put his son in the position to succeed. You'll never hear me knock that.
yeah,
That's why I respect LeVar Ball
yeah.
too.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna put I don't want to put this out there like something that'll happen, but I don't know what Savannah James. I mean, if Savannah ever had any problems, all LeBron James has to say, "Look, I got our firstborn into the NBA and onto my team." Like I don't know
Exactly.
what conversation or whatever argument, but that's the only card he needs. So, but let's get to the story that got LeBron in the news. So LeBron James tweeted at this news story, and it's by Legion of Hoops, and it discusses LeBron James joined the Lakers partly because of how they handled the final seasons of Kobe Bryant's career. And LeBron James's response was first he said, "Cap, I came to the Lakers because I wanted to help Jeannie win championships, bring that spark back to the Lakers, and see my family blossom in SoCal. Why would I make a decision on how someone else is treated? Mom always said, stay out of grown folks' business and, shrug shoulders. Now, with that said, and we don't even have to like look through the story. Like that's pretty much was a story of, what they wrote about LeBron James. But honestly, I don't think LeBron needed to say anything about this because, at the end of the day, he's a billionaire and he's probably gonna have an ownership in one of these teams. He's in the record books. And like I said, for me, I was always a Michael Jordan fan I'm still a Michael Jordan fan. But when LeBron got his son into the league and on the same team, that just catapulted him. No other player. I don't think we'll ever see another player even having a type of leverage, this type of leverage ever again. So for LeBron James to come out and reply to this story that was just their story. They just wrote the story. I don't understand why he gave it more life.
Michael Jordan strikes me as the type of person who would want his son to play for the opposing team so he can light him up for 50 points and talk about it over Thanksgiving dinner. That's the type of person I picture Michael Jordan to be. And unfortunately, to be as successful as you are in the NBA, you kind of have to be a psychopath to a degree. And I think
Sure.
MJ was definitely a psychopath. Taking it back to the Lakers, though, I'm operating under the assumption that every player wants to win while getting paid. Now, sometimes you trade one off for the other, but let's be honest. Kobe Bryant's final game with the Lakers, they let him shoot the ball 50 times. That is VIP treatment. That is going out on your terms the way you want to go. And LeBron saw that and he wanted some of that action. And I'm pretty sure the Lakers have access to a bunch of other secondary streams of income that LeBron is getting out of sight of his NBA contract that other teams don't have. I kind of view them as like the Dallas Cowboys of the NBA. And all of that stuff matters. Of course, he wants to win, but that team's not going to win. They got to get past Minnesota. They got to get past Denver. Man, even Sacramento is coming up. Like the West is going to be a beast. Just you want to go out on your terms. You won your rings, even though one has an asterisk. Actually, in my opinion, all of them have an asterisk. Like that super team, that's a
Wow.
different
Yeah.
conversation.
I'm not a LeBron James fans. I'm not going to defend it, but I don't know if I'd say that.
Look, he's still sitting at the table with the goats. He's just not sitting at the head of the table like a lot of these younger folks think. Nah, nah, I'm not right with that.
Yeah. What do you think about LeBron just giving this life? Like we've seen LeBron get active in the social justice and things like that. But this doesn't even have anything to do with social justice. Or honestly, if you think about it, he hasn't even been active on his social media platforms or anywhere else when it comes to social justice, which is what he was pretty much known for his off the court conversations, which I was like, athletes need to get out of this conversation because they don't know where the line is and they don't know when to stop.
Yeah, I don't know why he jumped into this conversation. There was nothing to be gained from it. There was only something to lose. I mean, we gained something because we got a topic to talk about, but
Mhm.
it had no benefit for him to do it. I don't know what he saw. Just Kevin Durant does stuff like this too,
Yeah.
except he'll create a troll account and do it from his troll account.
Mm.
But there was no reason to like just sit back, count your money, try to get another ring, and hopefully coach your son because I saw how I saw his shooting percentage from that game, and it was abysmal. Uh, man, that was tough, but he'll be all right though. He'll figure something out.
Yeah, yeah. I hope his I mean at the end of the day, I still want his son. I mean, I want a lot of players to do well in the league, or at least get your 2 years, 3 years in, especially if you're in the first round and you're in the top five. I mean, you definitely got to be actually Bronny was in the top five. I think he was like what the 50th pick or something. Or I mean, he wasn't the top pick, but still at the end of the day, you want players to be successful as long as they can be, but I mean, if you're taking somebody's seat, I mean, that's going to look really bad though. But at the end of the day, it is what it is because Jeannie made the call, and I don't know, this could come back to haunt them down the road because of that draft pick.
Question: what happens to Bronny after LeBron retires? Is he
Cut,
still there?
cut.
He's out of there.
Yeah, he's out of there. He's cut. Yeah.
Uh,
Um,
that's cold blooded, man. That basically just means that they egging LeBron on and trying to get him like another year or two out of him and using his son to do it.
yeah,
They wasted a pick. They could have got him in a later round.
but you know what though? Now that I think about it, now that I've had some time to really think about it, LeBron, I mean not LeBron, but the Lakers, they're treating LeBron way better than Kobe because even though they gave Kobe a bag at the end of his career, and it was owed or earned, I should say, earned. Um, Picking, I don't know what team you or what owner would be like, hey, you're my franchise player, and you're going to draft my son who is barely G League, and they went along with it. I
Look,
don't know anyone else that would do that.
you say that the Lakers are treating LeBron better than they treated Kobe. They could have parted ways with him when all that Colorado stuff jumped off. They stood by him. They held him
Yeah.
down. I think that right there supersedes.
I don't think they would
And
have
I think Kobe got a way better treatment.
because
Please.
Was there a precedent set where someone had some, extramarital affairs?
I mean, obviously, there's moral objections to that, but it doesn't violate anything NBA wise. The consent part was what the issue was. That could have been a career ender, and they
Mhm.
stuck by him. And I'm sure there were tons of people that were on his neck during that time. That's
Yeah.
an interesting question, though. In my eyes, I think Kobe got the better treatment, but
Well,
and he deserved it. He was more accomplished.
remember, this was a different owner. Now this is Genie.
Yeah, the brother was I forget the brother's name, but he was the one everybody viewed as incompetent. But
Mhm.
regardless, the Lakers have a reputation for treating their stars like royalty. And that's why he was there. I mean, all that winning talk sounds great to a Laker fan. And I am not a Laker fan. I hate the Lakers. I love to see them lose. But
Mhm.
if you're a Lakers fan, you want to hear your best player talk about they want to win, but they're
Yeah.
not going to win.
Nope. Nope. And it's possible that LeBron or Bronny can, take his game to the next level, but I don't see it happening. As soon as LeBron is out the league in 2 years, it's a wrap. So, you know, that
I see Ronnie as being a Tony Delk slash Rick Fox type of player. He can probably have a solid career. He's not going to be a scorer. He's going to be a defensive specialist. That's going to come in and get you a couple of good stops, maybe a steal or two. He might be able to get his scoring up and get you maybe 15 a game, but he can have a respectable career. But
Mhm.
it sucks that he has his dad's name and expectations, but he's not going to be that. He's got to figure it out for him. I think he's going to be like that Tony Delk, Rick Fox hybrid I just talked about.
Yep. Yep. All right. All right. We are going to speaking of Lakers, we're going to be talking about another Laker.